Our first ventures into the FA Cup this season. We're going to win it. I've decided. We're going to follow that up with the league game. We're going to win that too. Welcome back. Episode 27 of our beautiful Cadbury's Heroes. We have Oldham firstly. We've had a few tussles with them over the years. The name Tyler Onyango may stick out to you, but fortunately we're not going to be playing against him because it appears that he's suspended. So that sucks. But at least he won't be scoring, which is good because he's an absolute machine. He's a beast. We're going to then follow that up with the game against Rochdale. Don't need to cover you up with the fixtures because they were in the previous episode. Likewise with the league table. We're currently 12 points clear, which is silly considering we were mid-table last year. So I'm pretty happy with how everything's going. But just before we jump into the episode, if you do me the favour of liking, subscribing, showing your support, it would be greatly appreciated. I've noticed that we've got light snow and -6 degrees, which is horrendous. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Oldham's ground, which is Boundary Park, is the highest, above sea level, professional league stadium in the country, which is just going to lend itself more to the fact that that's going to be horrific weather. For the team in the game, we'll be going with Colton in goal, Watkin Jones, Astley, Drysdale and Clark across the back four, O'Neill and Bazira outside of Gunnell and Key, and then we have John supporting McGregor as the strikers. We've had a pretty enthralling game so far. Nearly 25 minutes in, I ain't seen a highlight yet. All I've seen is a little bits of snow and blue lines. Watkin Jones throws it to McGregor, into Gunnell. Good ball forward to O'Neill. And it's cleared out. But our right back does manage to keep it in. It's unfortunate. He's offside. It was a decent attack. It's nearly half time. We've had one highlight. And whilst it did result in a goal, it didn't result in anything past that because it was offside. Oldham have had the better of the game though, which is not the best, but we'll shout at him and we'll get him to sort that out. So we'll tell him we're far from pleased, kick him back out there for second half. We've just pushed up past the hour mark. Again, not really anything happening. So I'm thinking I'm going to take McGregor off, bring Sol on. We'll also take Gunnell out and we'll put Stevenson back in. And I'll take O'Neill out for Casareka, and I'll regret not making two of those substitutions in defence because two of them look like they're about to pass out. So just about 15 minutes left. Casareka's got a corner. It's cleared, but Keys looks like he's running back to try and pick it up, but he doesn't manage to do so. So Richardson has it now for Oldham on their left side. A brilliant tackle. Drops back to Casareka, who's just taken the corner on the opposite side of the pitch. So he's done well to get his little motor on. Sol, on a really tame shot. Colton's got a goal kick. Puts it up towards Sol, but the Waters, is that? Yeah, Waters nods it out. Back to Casareka. He has got a man on the outside of him, but I'm not sure if he'll use him. No, he'll just kick it at the person stood in front of him. It's made his way back to him. Ball's been put in. John's onside. Beautiful goal that is. Sol was stood quite a bit off. But John's came from an onside position and got to the end of that cross, really. So this bit annoyed me. Key did well straight away, got it back to him. Casareka gets it back to Key. And yeah, Sol was definitely offside. You'll see the lines in a second, I'm sure we will. No, we didn't see the lines. We have got a throw in on our left side there. Clark puts it to John. He heads inside, puts it all the way out to the right for the right back to pick up. Puts it in towards Casareka, who again kicks at the person stood in front of him, which is frustrating to say the least. Astley nods it back to Watkin Jones, back out towards the left side, in towards Sol, and a brilliant save from their goalkeeper. We're gonna be a little bit stinky. I'm gonna start slowing down the game, try and make sure that we just see this through. Hopefully not see another highlight. Into injury time now. See those numbers fly past. We've got a highlight. The game's finished. The game's finished. Why am I here? Watkin Jones. It's taken 10 minutes to throw it. I'm all for that. Puts it to Stevenson. Back to Watkin Jones. He's got 2 or 3 people in the area. Decides to pass it short. Somehow, we managed to get a ball in there anyway. And it's headed off the bar by Vazira. We are there now. It's full time. Everyone's walking off. We've managed to proceed from the first round into the second round. Hopefully we can find ourselves in the third round soon. We're now playing host to 13th place Rochdale. Hopefully we'll send them home crying. We're going with Colton in goal, Watkin Jones, Drysdale, Peake and El Morsi across the back four. O'Neill, Boadu and Stevenson supporting Kamara. I don't know why I only said 3 midfielders. You can see the 4 of them. And then we have McGregor and Sol reuniting their friendship up top. Hopefully they'll be able to do what they used to do and get us a nice little bag of goals. Slow start to the game again. 25 minutes in, we've just had our first highlight. It's come to Colton. He's put that out to El Morsi, Stevenson. We're definitely looking more in control with this attack. Like, we're not really letting them get too close, which is nice. Stevenson puts it to Boadu. Back to Stevenson. He's definitely dominating play there. O'Neill's got himself into the area. He's got a guy just on the outside. He uses him. Good ball in. Oh, it's spilt from the goalkeeper and it's worked its way out onto the left. It looks like they're going to keep it in. Free kick right out on the... Oh, that's disappointing. I saw that happening. That's why I stopped speaking. That was just terrible. Why was no one marking? I think it was Madden in the middle. He was just stood there. Acres of... Where's the marking? Oh, it's just dire. We are currently 1-0 down to Rochdale. It's not what we want to be seeing. Just working our way towards the last 5 minutes of the half. I haven't seen anything else of the game, which isn't looking promising. So I think what we're going to do is go straight in to the dressing room. We'll go and shout at them. And we'll also tell them that I'm looking for them to make the difference. And hopefully, they'll decide to stop being absolute plums. Just coming up to the hour mark. I'm thinking, by the looks of this, Stevenson needs to come off. Booked and not in a good mood. We're not having a great game. So we've brought Key on for Stevenson, shuffled the 2 centre mids around, brought Bazira back in for Kamara, and then we've put Godfrey John back in the supporting role behind Sol this time. So I've taken off McGregor because he doesn't look like he's in particularly good health. So we'll get rid of them all. Hopefully, we'll see benefits from these. Oh, here's me trying to shout at him. I'll demand some more. O'Neill's got the ball on the right. Puts it out to Key. Oh, and his shot is just wide. 15 minutes left of the game now. We've still not seen anything. I've just moved us up to attacking. I'm not particularly happy about how quickly that clock's ticking down. We don't seem to want to do anything this game. Watkin Jones with the throw. It's put back to him. John, on his head's just hit the crossbar. We're in injury time. It's all done. We've been absolutely schooled there. I'm not particularly happy about that. I just threw a bottle at them. They took that poorly for some reason. We are still 9 points clear. The fans, all 2 of them, aren't particularly happy about that. Me neither. So we're gonna look at trying to stop that. I don't think we're gonna make any drastic changes, but we're gonna look at the ones we did make and probably consider making them next time. Maybe not. We've had our next draw for the FA Cup. We're gonna be playing Stockport, who are of the League 2. So same division that we've just played from. I'm going to go with the assumption that we get through that. So if we don't hold me to it. Don't come back and click this. No one needs to see that. And we're going to go with the assumption that we'll be in round 3 and we're back for that game and a neighbouring league game. But if you have enjoyed it, give me a like, subscribe, flick the bell, all the usual goodness. And thank you very much for your time.